most families we build don't last. This is because we lack the right knowledge of how a family that lasts, that is transformational family, not a transactional one, should be built. Unfortunately, we fail to understand that we need knowledge to be able to build that, which is why in the month of September, we've chosen the theme, Building a Family That Lasts. My name is Wendy Ologi, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. We fail to understand that when it comes to relationship success, be it relationship with our spouses, sibling on sibling relationships, our relationship with our children, one of the things that creates success is not in what you pursue, it is in what you attract by who you become. I say that again. The success of any relationship is not in what you pursue, it is in what you attract by who you become. This is simply because your becoming is greater than your doing. Your doing is only useful when you have become. So the question will be, who have you become? If you're going to create and build a family that lasts, you need to understand who you are becoming and who you are. The most important thing about success is not what you obtain, but the place you attain. Where are you going to? Most relationships crumble when you stop becoming. This is why we're here to become. And we can recreate our families from functional to fulfillment, from transactional to transformational. Which is why I love the month of September in the Inner Circle program. Because we're talking about families that last. We're talking about families that are transformational, not just transactional. In my quest on reviewing the kind of families that are built in systems, I have realized that in this part of the world, we build more transactional families than we build transformational families. We build more functional families than we build a fulfilling family. And part of the curriculum is for us to understand why we do so and how we can begin to replace the system of transactional families with a transformational family. I am very excited about this month because it is one of the things that actually excite me, being able to run and recreate a whole system. And that's why in this month, there will be a lot of activities, spanning towards how we can begin to replace criticisms, instructions, controls with communication, connections, and conversations. And if you're one of those parents who have run from December last year to September now, following up, I say congratulations to you, because your life is yet to be transformed. And if you are a parent who have missed, dragged, something has happened to you along the line, please do not give up. Because you can make a mark even in 3 months. Every day is key to your success as a parent. Remember, it is in who you become. That is what creates the transformation. And not just about what it is that you are doing. Your becoming is a key factor to creating the kind of family that you want. I agree. Most of us are coming from a lot of transactional, dysfunctional families. But you can recreate it. Just like the tribe of Jesus came from a dysfunctionality in the past of, in generations, where Jacob had to recreate a system, had to be recreated down the family line. You can recreate that generational dysfunctionality because you are here. That means you are called to do the job. So that's why the theme of this month is building a family that lasts. In level 1, it's going to be a lot of work at every level, spanning with different curriculum being, set right in front of us. Level 1, we're going to be reading the book Resolving Sibling Rivalry by yours truly, Wendy Ologi. And Resolving Sibling Rivalry is one book that I wrote because I saw the decadence of what sibling rivalry can do in families, including the family that I come from, my own father's family. And I was moved to write that and also to begin to understudy how can I recreate what I saw my father and his siblings do and not begin to perpetuate patterns. Because the devil loves patterns. So resolving sibling rivalry, it's going to be a healing process for many of us in this month. And our monthly webinar for level 1 will be how to build your family legacy. A webinar that will blow your mind. At level 2, we're reading the book Financial Management. Financial Management, Raising Financially Confident Children by Mary Hunt. Because the sub-team at that level is financial management. The sub-team at the level in level 1 is sibling mentorship. Financial management and our level 2 webinar will be building a family financial empire. That session will be taken by the governor. We're going to be bringing him to share in details how you can build a family financial empire. And that book is going to begin to reform the process that we already know when it comes to what we need to do and creating wealth for our families. At level 3, the sub-team is becoming a helpmate. And we are reading the book, The Wife Manual, by the governor himself. And the level 3 webinar will be becoming a helpmeet to your spouse. You will be transformed at every level of your family journey in this month. Week 1, we're going to be looking at creating sibling mentorship system. A program that we created that, so that parents will become intentional in the process that they are creating and not just leave it to chance. Because I am of the belief that anything you leave to chance is going to chance you. Week 2, we'll be doing resolving existing sibling rivalry and creating what I call sibling relationships plan in your home. A plan of how you are going to ensure that siblings actually understand how to create relationships. And in week 3, we will be teaming, the team of that week will be creating a transformational family. Replacing the system of transactional families with the transformational families. And all of the tools will be linked and in sync to be able to deliver on these things. And then the 4th week, how to intentionally build relationships among siblings and also in your home generally. And then all of these 4-week things are going to come with a webinar. So brace up. The week of September is a whole lot. So we have 4 webinars, and then each of the levels have their own monthly webinars that we're going to be working on. So resolving sibling rivalry, building a family that lasts is one thing that we take very seriously, because we do not want to build families that just terminate at one point of our journey. We want to build from our generation what generations to come will remember us for. I particularly look forward to the conversations in this particular month. I remember that 2 years ago, I was prompted to begin to write this whole thing about resolving sibling rivalry, because when we did this thing, the stories that came out of those conversations were heart-wrenching. And some of those stories we were permitted to use to share in the book Resolving Sibling Rivalry. I look forward to what it is that your family will become. Many families got back to the drawing board to begin to resolve long-age rivalries with their own siblings. Remember, your journey is in your becoming. It's not in what you're pursuing. The more you become, the more it is easier for you to actually begin a transformational journey, because your becoming is greater than your doing. So in this month, do not pursue to just do. I want you to pursue to become. The most important thing about success is not what you obtain, but the place you attain. I want you to think about this deeply. I want you to put in your best in this month. And if you haven't been putting in the best and you think, oh, I just will start just all over. No, start today. If you've missed it yesterday, please convert your failure today into success. You never really fail until you fail to use your failure as strategies to your success. I am rooting for you. I look forward to your transformation. I look forward to your testimonies. I look forward to walking this journey with you, because I am interested in turning around and seeing a society where we have more transformational families than we have transactional families. Welcome to September. My name is Wendy Ologi, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. Some of you would like to call me the VC, and then some of you will popularly say Mama Cathedral, and some in the recent times, the Woman King Parent of Parenting. Whichever name. Some of you will say the Anobi of parenting. Some of you will say prophet. Some of you will say Mama. Whichever one it is that you call me, I represent in your journey as a parent. Please take the lesson and run with it. Remember, opinions are very common. Instructions are not. If you want to fly, you fly by instructions. If you want to work, you will work by opinions. See you in the yard, and see you in the whole of the month of September.